Good afternoon, my viewers. Welcome to the Spheres of Life. And this is the program that is set to uplift you, that is set to encourage you, because life is so hard, and sometimes we find challenges in life that we ourselves are not able to find solution to. So Spheres of Life is coming to you. Spheres of Life is coming to you live from EBN TV, and with your host, Jeff Kimayu Somba, the legend. And this is the legend with a story. So today we are handling some of the things that we find held in change. Because sometimes in life, we find spheres, we find great circles in life, and we found that they are so hard for us to understand. So here on the Spheres of Life, we try to uncover, we try to unearth, we try to make people understand the challenges and the issues that affect them in life, because sometimes you find it is so hard to find the solution of the things that you are going through. And here in Spheres of Life, we found it easy. And taking it is our responsibility to make you uplifted, to encourage you. So here, we talk to everyone, we engage, and we make sure that we uplift you so that you don't die alone, so that you don't die before your time is ripe or your time is ready. So today, we are having a great guest. And the guest is a guest that you don't want to miss on the Spheres of Life. And the guest is Reverend Omore. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah, how was your day, sir?
My day was easy. Ashukuru.
Yeah.
Rain heavy, but we thank God.
Mm-hmm.
In everything we give God.
Have you bought for yourself? Because Nairobi is raining.
Yeah, it's raining really heavily.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a season, it shall pass.
Yeah, it shall pass. So have you got a boat for yourself? Because Nairobi looks like Lake Victoria here.
When I get a boat, okay. But I'm okay, I'm easy with it.
Okay, so welcome so much to the Spheres of Life.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're most welcome.
Yeah.
So here we enter challenges life, and we make people understand. We make people uncover the challenges that they find in life. So today we are so much, we feel humbled, we feel respected, and we feel so high to have you on our show today.
I'm excited too.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So as we start off, I've got our co-host Caro. Hi, Caro. You get there? Yeah. Great to be on this show. So, Rev, people fear change. People fear change. And today, some years ago, when I was in class 1, class 2, and class 3, transitioned to class 4, we were using vernacular, and this is Kikamba, long time ago. So as you shift, as you transition to class 4, you have to speak in English. And here, you have been learning vernacular all through. How do you transition to English from Kikamba?
Wow.
From the grassroots down there? How do you understand? So I feared the change. From class 3 to class 4, I feared the change, because little did I understand the English that I'm supposed to use when I'm transitioning to class 4. And that is what we used to call upper primary school. So why do people fear change?
People fear change. Okay, change is something new that comes in life.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's a new level of life.
Yeah.
And change is inevitable.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, change has to take place. Now, if you don't accept change, a revolution has to take place.
Yeah.
There's a revolution that will occur.
That's true.
Some revolution will just occur.
Yeah.
So you have to adapt to change, admit change, and just go with it.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not. Because as days go by, let me say this, as days go by, we change day to day.
Yes.
Every breath you make, take in and out, every step you make, every morning that you see, there's change in your life. You might not see it physically, spiritually, but there's some change. We are not the way we are yesterday. We are not the way we were 10 minutes ago. There's some change. So change is inevitable. If you don't accept change, there's like a revolution will occur.
Now, suppose you don't accept change, what happens?
So it will be to a disadvantage. It can be to a disadvantage. It's like reacting or you act. So if you don't agree to change, that's a reaction. It will backfire. Some things will backfire with you. Let me give a practical example. Like just like when we grow up from childhood to adult. So there's an age that is expected of you for a man not to behave like a boy.
That's true. That's true.
For example, if you're married, you're now no longer a boyfriend, you're a husband.
It's true. That's true.
So you have to. You won't now behave like a boyfriend. You come home with chips. You talk with chips. You avoid paying rent. So if you don't accept that change and responsibility, things will backfire.
Yeah,
so it's very important that you accept and adapt change with the way it comes. And we see it.
Thank you, Ray, for that word. But to my understanding and to my level of knowledge, I may understand that we may have a lot of changes as far as education is concerned. But here, I think we have a negative change and a positive change.
Yes.
Are you supposed to avoid a negative change?
I like that. A question that I'll ask, you change, what do you change to be or to become? Unakuwa nani au nini? So let me make it from the scripture in Romans 12, verse 1. Romans 12, 1 and 2, it says, "But do not conform to the systems of this world or patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." So it's either you change to the positive or negative. Now, our environmental happenings, our environmental circumstances dictate our change at some point. For example, pesa. Even driving, ukipata gari, there's something I said, God, nikipata gari usikubali libadilike. So zile za kuweka mkono.
So you have to be yourself.
But either way, you will change to be good or bad. The people who get finances, and they change. They change. And you've heard people say, hey, tangu nani apate zile vitu, apate mapesa, alichange, alibadilika. So change is very important. It happens. So it depends on, do you change to the negative or to the positive? But I believe the positive change is the best. You change to be a blessing. You change to be somebody better. You change to be somebody that we can depend upon.
But Rev, you've said that the positive change is the best one.
Yes.
Suppose today, where I'm working, suppose I'm employed somewhere in the corporate world, and today I'm axed. My contract is terminated, or my work there is terminated. Maybe I was paid 20,000 here, and where I'm transitioning or changing to, I'm paid a better amount of money. And maybe in my mind, I never knew that I'm going for a greener pasture. Now, how do I act, or how do I behave before I get to that greener pasture? Because here, I'm used to the 20,000. But here again, I'm going for a greener pasture of like 50,000. Before I know it is 50,000, what will happen? Because now this is a negative change.
It's a positive change. You're improving to a greener pasture.
But you didn't know that you are going to a greener pasture. Now I'm saying I'm giving 20,000 currently, and I'm shifting, or I'm shifted forcibly to another place. Unfortunately, I don't know the amount that I'm getting there. Now, here, before you get to the 50,000, to the notice of 50,000, there is a negative change here. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, that's tricky. But what I would say, there's a principle in that for you to handle that situation. There's a principle. The most influential thing in your life is what you take in most. What will influence your change is what you feed yourself with. So you are what you feed yourself. So at 20, if you feed yourself with the negative, definitely going to the other side. What you had, the information that you had, the things that they were in you, is what will influence you. The people you hang around with, your company, what you read, the information that you get, will influence your next step.
That's very true.
Will influence. So what will influence your change is what you take in most.
Thank you for the sentiments, Rev. Thank you, my viewers. We are handling change. And here on Spheres of Life, we make sure that you understand everything in life. Because sometimes you find, if you change, or if change appears and occurs in your life, sometimes it is so hard for you to transition to the next level or to the next change. So here, we want to give discipline, we want to give behavior of how you're supposed to carry yourself, or how you're supposed to take yourself when you find change is here. And we are told change is so inevitable. So if you find change, if you don't react, or even you don't behave to the change, if you don't be flexible to the change, you are breaking yourself. So thank you, Rev. Now, thank you for that great divination. You're making people understand the meaning of change and the dynamics that we find in change. So have you ever found change in yourself or in your life, and how did you adapt to the change? Because there is adaptability in change. If you don't adapt, or even if you don't behave as the change is turning you, you'll break. So have you ever found, or even did the change come to you unknowingly in your life?
Okay. I desired change. It's a long story, but I'll just begin. So I desired change at some point in my life. I desired change, the positive change. Because the life that I was living wasn't all that pleasing. I really wanted change. Now, funny enough, I tried to change with my human efforts.
Yeah.
With a human thinking, human ability, human endeavors.
Yes.
At some point, probably they thought, this guy is living a bad life because he's idle, so let us look work for him.
Yes.
I tried to work, get some employment.
Yes.
Change didn't come. I lived a reckless life.
Yeah.
I desired change with my human effort, but I realized that I could not change with my human effort.
Yes.
I needed reform. I wanted to reform, but I realized that I can't reform. I need transformation.
Yeah.
The transformational change.
So, Rev, does it mean there is transformation and there is change?
Yeah. There's reformation.
Let us understand. Let us understand now, Rev.
There is transformational change and reformational.
Yes.
So reformational, I would say, is just we are reforming something that is already there.
As
a broken stool.
Yeah.
A broken stool. You mend it again.
Yeah.
You are reforming it probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So transformational change is something new altogether.
Yeah.
The Bible says the old is gone and the new has come.
Yeah, that's true.
You are changed to be somebody else, different, totally different.
Yes.
So I needed that transformational change.
Yeah.
I tried by my human efforts to reform.
Yeah.
But I realized that I needed transformation.
Yeah.
And that's why I reached out to God, and God changed my everything.
Now, how did it happen? How did you feel now that you are transitioned from a life that maybe from your experience, maybe from the longer experience before you came to the positivity, maybe it looked so good to you.
Yeah.
And maybe to the world, to the society, it looked so negative. Now, how did you come from the negative to the positive? And actually, the question is, how did you transition from the negative? And you came to realize, I have to be transformed. I have to change because maybe the situation that I'm living in is not pleasing to people and maybe now to me. Yeah.
So, okay, let me pick it from the scripture. So the Bible says, do not be transformed to the image of the world. Not look like the world.
Yeah.
The systems don't agree.
Yeah.
So the previous life that I lived, it was agreeable. The society accepted it. No, the society, I don't mean the society at large.
Yeah.
Because
a bigger percentage.
The friends.
Yeah.
My society is my friends.
Yeah, that's
people
true.
Who I hang around with day to day. The peer group pressure. I was a young guy, teenager from 19. I didn't. My school life was pathetic.
Yeah. Sorry.
Pathetic. Don't be sorry.
Yeah.
It was pathetic because of the choices. Made of choices.
Yeah.
My school life was pathetic. Out of school, I did drugs.
Yeah.
I got into crime.
Yeah.
So my life, my graph went level 0. It was going down. That's when I desired change. It was going down. So I became an environmental hazard. I did not. People did not accept me, my family, my relationship. I had broken relationships with my family, my brothers and sisters, my mom, my dad. Yeah. So at that point, that's when I realized I needed change. Yeah. Because the pattern of life that I lived was negative, outright negative. Yeah. Crime, doing drugs, and such kind of stuff. Yeah. My image was low. My image was low, so I really needed change even for health. I mend my relationship between my parents, with the society, the police at large. So the change came out when I reached God. I tried things to do. I tried all things. For example, nilitaka kuacha kufuta madawa. I stop it to day 1, day 2, day 3, go back to it. It's hard to stop some habits. They say old habits die.
Maybe they are stuck to you.
Yeah, they say old habits die hard.
Yeah, true.
So it was a hard. It was a struggle. It was a struggle until I reached out to God.
Okay. Now, Rev, Spheres of Life is trying to reclaim people from other situations that they are going through. So when we are changing, because sometimes they say it is not good to listen too much to the society because sometimes their views will make you go astray or even make wrong decisions as far as whatever thing you want to do is concerned. But sometimes I also tell people it is good to listen. After you listen, take what is important to you. Now here you have a society, and the society here was your friends. Now that you wanted to transition, you want to change from taking drugs, from alcoholism, from that kind of addiction, how did they feel? Did you report this to them that you want to change? You feel now, I'm pressing too hard, but I feel I have to change. Did you report this to them?
Circumstance made me to be who I am. Circumstance dictated who are going to be.
Yes.
So it was a personal decision, a personal choice.
Yeah.
My change, I was not doing the change for anybody's favor.
Yeah.
It was for my own good.
Yes, that's true.
So even for the viewers who are watching me, I would say that change is for your own good.
Yeah, that's true.
People change to please other people.
Yeah.
We change to favor other people.
Actually, that's why I was asking if maybe they knew that you wanted to change. How did they behave? Because in peer pressure, actually, they force you to do things that maybe you are not wishing to do. So that's why I was asking before, as you were detaching yourself from the group, how did they behave and how was their reaction?
Definitely, they blacklisted me, the people who rejected me, the people who called me Judas. I can remember there's a lady in our estate who heard that I was born again.
Yeah.
Akasema kama huyu hawezi okoka, kama niokoka nirudishie carpet yangu. Nirudishie carpet. So some people could not admit the change. Now,
yes.
Another important thing, I had to prove my change.
Yeah.
I had to walk my talk.
Yeah.
I had to prove to the society, to the people around me that now I'm new. I'm changed.
You are changed.
So whenever you change, you have to prove also to the people, to the society,
yes,
for your own image at the same time and for your personal gain.
Okay.
You have to prove to people.
Yeah.
I have to prove to people that I'm changed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is by being principled.
Yes.
Because maybe there are some things that you are used to doing with the group. And now because you are changing, there are some things you are doing.
Yeah. And I want to say, let me say this. Let me say this. Without God, some change pretty hard to make.
That's true.
That's why we have rehabs. That people will take you to rehab. I'm talking about reform.
Yeah.
So rehab, they'll take you reform. The people who slide back.
Yes.
The people who go back after their program.